What does billionaire investor Howard Marks have to say about returns in 2023? New home sales. What happened? Did they crash? Did they surprise to the upside? What is Musk saying about profit margins at Tesla? What should you do when billionaires complain? And finally, what is TD Bank forecasting for real estate? Folks, this is what we have to get into for Saturday, December 24th. Folks, Howard Marks, billionaire investor, wants you to understand that investing in 2023 is going to be very different. Investing in the last 5, 6, 8, 10 years has very much been index investing, where you just put your capital to work and returns happen. Howard Marks wants you to understand that 2023 and 2024 will likely be very different because we are going to have to once again focus on the operator. If you are on my channel, you know we have talked about the fact that in real estate, in crypto, in all these other markets, it's about the operator. The last couple of years, it's been just put it in the index and let the index take care of you. Well, when the risk-adjusted return changes and it goes from 0 to, call it 5%, only the good operators win. Dare I say, only the great operators win. And we are going to see a bifurcation in the market. I agree with Howard Marks. And I think it will not only be in the stock market, it will be in real estate. It will frankly be in any asset that you invest in. The good operators, the people that do the work will win. And the folks that are lazy, gamble, will lose. And there are going to be lots of losers. Don't be a loser. Do the work. Pick your lane. Focus. Figure it out. Let's go to TD Bank. All right, this is a real estate channel. We talk about real estate a bunch. TD Bank is forecasting that we are going to see housing prices decline 10%. 10% from here by 2024. They're forecasting 5.7% next year, 2023, followed by another 2% in 2024. This is statistically absolutely positive. If you've come back to my channel, you've known the 52-year spreadsheet. The largest year-on-year decline was 8.9%. You can go ahead and get the report for free in my free course. But the idea here is these numbers are possible. So there are folks calling for a 20% crash in a single year. It hasn't happened before, maybe in a market, but certainly not in the country. So again, TD Bank is forecasting significant price drops from here. I will say that I haven't changed my opinion. I believe a lot of these forecast calls are going to start to reverse as rates decline, as transactions bottom, and we go from here. Let's talk about billionaires whining. And one of the things I love about this channel is we have receipts. We can go back and look at things we've talked about in the daily financial news. And I warned you when billionaire Barry, I think it's, I forget his last name, but anyways, he runs Starwood. And Elon Musk, they were complaining at the same time. They were saying, hey, the Fed has to cut rates, cut rates, cut rates. I even pontificated, suggested, guessed that Elon Musk was telling us he had a demand problem. I was guessing that Barry was having debt coming due and he was having a problem. Well, we're about to find out. First and foremost, billionaire Barry had to declare bankruptcy in his mortgage unit. He's had to stop distributions in his private REIT. Now Elon Musk has been warning about the Fed cutting rates. He had a Twitter, I don't know, all hands call or whatever you call that spaces thing, talking about we're going to sacrifice margin to sell units. We are not doing a cash buyback because we need, or a stock buyback because we need to have reserves. Folks, remember this in the future. When billionaires complain, they're selling. It's obvious now. It was obvious to me when we brought it up several months ago, but hopefully by now you realize I know what I'm talking about sometimes. New home sales. New home sales. We talked about existing home sales coming down to 4.08 million. On Friday, we got the numbers for new home sales, which we're talking about here Saturday, December 24th. Guess. They surprised to the upside. Yes, folks, new home sales were surprised to the upside, 5.8%. Expectations were negative 5.1%. That is a huge swing. Expectations were down 5.1, actually came in at 5.8 to the plus side. I want to remind you, like I do every month, new home sales are contract signed. They do not incorporate cancellations. Yes, this is a statistic on contracts signed, not actual closings. And as we have seen month after month, we are having record cancellations. It will be interesting because I believe cancellations will start to drop because interest rates are falling. It is one thing to sign a home contract when rates are 4%, and when you get to closing, they're 6.5%. You're going to cancel that deal. But what if you sign a deal at 7.2% and rates are 6%? You're probably closing that deal. And what we've seen the last 6 weeks, folks, is interest rates have declined 6 weeks in a row. It is actually the longest stretch of weekly decline since 2008, which I find pretty interesting. So again, folks, just a reminder, new home sales surprised to the upside, 5.8%. Expectations were for negative 5.1%. But as always, I'm a little suspect of that number. So Elon Musk selling Tesla shares. Again, he has come out repeatedly and said, I'm not selling, I'm not selling. He said that on April 29th after selling 8.5 billion. He said that on November 8th after selling 4. He said it after August 10th. Sorry, jumping around a little bit. There's so many dates when he sold 6.9. I don't know why anybody believes him, but again, he's saying he won't sell. He's also telling us a stock buyback is not happening, at least in the meantime, and that he's going to sell units. Margins be damned. It will be very interesting to see their growth rate. Do they hit the 40% that the stock expects? Do they sacrifice margin? If so, how much? They now are given $7,500 credit. It'll be interesting to see what's happening in China. So again, lots of stuff going on. Folks, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, comment, become part of One Rental at a Time. This is the daily financial news for December 24th. Have a great day. Bye.